G'day, mates. Australia says, "See you later" to teens on social media. Australia, the land of sunshine, shrimp on the barbie, and now a controversial new law aimed at keeping kids off social media. That's right, folks. In a bold move, the Australian government has decided to ban anyone under the age of 16 from accessing social media platforms. The goal? To protect young minds from the potential harms of the digital world, like cyberbullying, online predators, and the dreaded FOMO, or fear of missing out. Think of it as a digital fence around the wilds of Instagram and TikTok. The law requires social media companies to verify the age of their users, and if they can't prove they're 16 or older, banned. It's a bold move. Some might even say a risky one. But hey, this is Australia, a country that's no stranger to taking on deadly creatures and extreme sports. The government argues that this law is all about protecting their youngest citizens. They point to studies highlighting the negative impact of social media on mental health, particularly for teenagers. Cyberbullying, body image issues, and the constant pressure to present a perfect online persona can take a toll on anyone, let alone developing minds. The government believes that by setting 16 as the minimum age for social media, they can give kids a better chance to develop their sense of self-worth outside the digital echo chamber. But not everyone is convinced this is the right approach. Critics argue that it's a classic case of government overreach, limiting freedom of expression and potentially doing more harm than good. Facebook and friends cry foul, "This ain't a fair go, mate!" Social media giants are, unsurprisingly, not thrilled about Australia's new law. They argue that it's impractical, difficult to enforce, and could push kids towards less regulated corners of the internet. Imagine trying to card every teenager at the door of a giant online party. It's a logistical nightmare. These companies claim they're already doing their part to keep kids safe online. They point to features like age restrictions, parental controls, and reporting mechanisms for inappropriate content. They argue that these tools, combined with digital literacy education, are a more effective way to address the challenges of the online world. They also raise concerns about the potential impact on innovation and access to information. Social media has become a vital tool for communication, education, and even business. By restricting access for under 16s, critics argue that Australia risks stifling creativity and limiting opportunities for young people. There's also the issue of driving young users to less regulated platforms. Think about it. Teenagers are notoriously tech-savvy. If they're determined to be online, they'll find a way, even if it means using platforms with fewer safety measures in place. Will this law protect kids or backfire like a boomerang? The big question, of course, is whether this law will actually work. Will it effectively protect young people from the potential harms of social media, or will it simply create a whole new set of problems? The answer, like a drop bear in the outback, is elusive and potentially dangerous. On the one hand, limiting exposure to the often toxic environment of social media could have positive effects on mental health, particularly for younger teens. It could also give parents more time to have important conversations about online safety and responsible digital citizenship. On the other hand, critics argue that the law is unrealistic and difficult to enforce. Age verification is a notoriously tricky business online, and there are concerns that the law could disproportionately impact young people from disadvantaged backgrounds who may not have easy access to the necessary documentation.